Hello everyone, welcome to Elliott Wave. I'm Barrett. Welcome back. We'll usually do these sessions on Fridays, but today was an exception. So welcome everyone. Hope everyone is having a great week. So yeah, today's interesting. We had earnings and yeah, we saw the market's going crazy to the downside, and right now we're in the positive, we're in the greens, so that's crazy, but that's the market. And could have we anticipated that using the Elliott Wave Theory? I guess so. I posted a video yesterday on the Nasdaq, so I just type in the chat. Feel free. No, just ask me anything to analyze. So yeah, as always, just you guys ask. I'll try to do my best with the analysis, and we try to come up with something good. As always, I'm here to help. Let me know if you can hear me, by the way. And yeah, we're just gonna see what's happening and what could be happening. We can obviously talk about the indices. We can talk about some similar stocks. I have a very interesting wave count for Nvidia, which I've just gotten out of a trade, an option trade from. And then we're gonna talk about cryptos. They were also massively in the red. They just bounced back, moving as expected. And yeah, as always, we're gonna take a look at it. So let's see, what can we do? Yeah, just as always, I'll wait for you guys to ask me for anything, and then we can just get started. So let's see, notified everyone on Discord. Great. So let's see. Yeah, I guess we can start with indices since it's fresh from yesterday's video. So yeah, I'm gonna wait as always for a few more people to join us, and we can get started. You should be able to hear me, so hopefully you can hear me as well. And yeah, I guess we'll find out. Let's see what. Can we get? So yeah, it's let's see. We're also seeing the VIX moving lower, which is something I've been waiting for. A very interesting indicator that we saw today is, and that's something I wanted to, despite Elliott Wave, I want you to take a look at. So here on the Nasdaq, so as you can see from the opening, we've been, the volatility was crazy. We opened in a gap down. You guys saw it was roughly 2%, roughly 3% down, and went even lower. So when such huge move in terms of price and net percent change happens, you would usually expect also a spike in the VIX. But so obviously it would make more sense to take the S&P as a reference, as the VIX is the volatile index for the S&P, if you don't know it. So 2% down in the S&P, so that's quite a volatile move, but we know we're in the volatile market, and the VIX during that just went lower. So while the move on the index was quite steep and was quite aggressive, maybe aggressive is a better word, on the VIX, on the volatility index, we're not moving higher. So I think that's an interesting fact that has happened. For instance, here on this spike on September 30th, if we look up on September 30th, we can see how we actually moved lower during that time, 2%, and we spiked on the VIX. So really, it was an interesting indicator. Could perhaps that mean that when we see a strong, violent move on an index, then if the VIX doesn't follow, could that be that it's the end of something or the beginning? I guess that's an interesting question. By the way, if you just joined us, welcome. And as always, you can ask me for anything to analyze. I'm just here talking about a few things. But just ask me for anything to analyze, and I'll do my best. Or if you have any questions, that's what I'm here for today. NVIDIA, very interesting count. Very interesting count. Could we have some kind of a bottom in place? We've been moving lower ever since November, so we topped with the Nasdaq. Obviously, NVIDIA being in the Nasdaq. Could we be moving higher from here? I guess it's interesting. Obviously, very interesting candle. Oh, that's actually a bar. Very interesting candle. We see how we broke yesterday's lows as well as highs. So yeah, but that happened across all main tech stocks. We've seen Apple. So very interesting. I guess we can just see what's happening during, I guess, tomorrow, and then obviously tomorrow there's no, I don't think it's the third Friday of the month. No, it's not. It's the 21st. So we have options expiration, obviously. But yeah, I just got out of a, let's see, perhaps I can show you, I can take a screenshot right now and show you how I was, I'll even show you the profit. I was in a call. There we go. That's the screenshot of of the transaction. I was in a call, 160 call, December on NVIDIA. I had two, and I just closed them. So yeah, that's even proof. Don't want to show you everything because it has my account credentials, but hope you guys trust me on that. But anyways, that's just to say that because I like transparency, as you guys know if you've been a long time subscriber. So yeah, dollar yen for sure. I must say that I have a position open, a long-term position open on dollar yen to the downside. It's been open for almost a week now. Been suffering some drawdown, but I'm looking at this very interesting. We're on the daily. I'm looking at this interesting RSI divergence that we have here. we keep on moving higher, as you can see, but we're not moving. But here we're starting to form divergence. So we broke this top. We didn't break this on the other side. So as you can see, it happened here. We broke this top, move higher, and then we collapse. So basically, I'm looking for something like that, not just because of Elliott wave, of this divergence, that's just additional confluence, but because of many factors. For instance, even on higher time frames, I think there was, even on the weekly, there's a very interesting divergence. Plus, could this be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5? Could this be possible? What do you think? 1943. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, perhaps. So Matthias is asking, does a psychology-based mechanic like Elliott? So that's a very good question. So the answer is, if I was a newbie in Elliott Wave, a beginner, I would not focus on Forex at all. I would first start with indices or the stock market, or even gold moves quite nicely. I'm not saying commodities because some are a bit more complicated, but gold is one of those that are follow the criteria quite nicely. I'm not saying rules. I'm not talking about Elliott Wave rules, but let's say the fundamentals reason behind why Elliott Wave works. So the psychological reasons. So to answer your question, it can be applied. However, on higher time frames, instead of having like a nest of impulsive waves, you just have a bunch of ABCs. So you can say it's a bunch of complex corrections. So that can be very tricky and annoying and hard. Obviously, to mark up lots of complex corrections is much more time and effort, energy consuming than perhaps charting an index, an American index. So yeah, I hope that kind of answers your question. Personally, I trade Forex very seldom, and I mainly focus on the stock market. But if you have any other question, feel free to ask her. And yeah, any of you guys, if you just joined us, welcome. Anything you want to ask, anything you want me to analyze, just ask, and I'll try my best. Also, guys, hope you'll forgive me, but I'm starving. So I'm just gonna eat my bar, but in the meantime, I'll just do my analysis. Anyway, hope everyone is doing a great week. It's almost over, which is nice, I guess. So crypto's been moving also quite aggressively. That's interesting. I wonder how ETH is doing. Okay, Ethereum moving as expected. Last video I made on Ethereum on the channel, I think it was last week, end of last week maybe, if I'm not mistaken. We're looking. I really said that I was saying with high degree of confidence that this low would have been broken. We broke it. Good. That's nice. Moving as planned, and when things move as planned, we're always in a way happy, even though we should never be happy as traders. Maybe let's say we're happy as analysts, not as traders. So EU and GU on the way. So EU what is happening? I think the count got a bit messed up. What has happened? So not sure what happened to the count. My apologies. However, what I remember is that as long as we are, let's say, within this channel, so as long as we don't cross any of the boundaries, there's no reason to be bullish. So we just remain bearish because that's where the trend is. So really, it just, there's no, as I said, there's no reason to be bullish. Is there? Alright, let's see. Because we just have sharp up and down. So I mean, this actually. So this doesn't look like a. So you could say this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. However, I'm pretty sure wave 3 would be the shortest. 3 shorter than 5 for sure. And I need to answer that. And yeah, 3 is short and 1. Sorry, 3 is shorter than 1. So that cannot be a 5. We have one of the 3 main Elliott wave rules been violated right there. So that has to be 3. So what does that tells us? If it's 3 to the upside, where is the trend? Down. If the trend is down, we're still looking for shorts. Potentially 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So maybe this is just a pullback. And then we look for downside. So I'm not looking for longs. I'm not looking for longs long term. Right now, I wouldn't do anything because we are, as you can see, after the data and everything, not gonna trade. On short terms, as you can see, this pullback is in 3. There's upside, unless yeah, for the time being, there's potential upside is 3, unless this is 1, 2, 3. But yeah, basically that sums it up. Now, long term, which is what I mainly focus on, trend is still bearish because of this. 3 ways up means the trend is still down. So let me know if you have questions on that. And GU pretty much same thing here. 1, 2, 3. So ABC. So I mean, what could happen is, let's say this could happen, but what I'm saying is long term, we're still gonna go down. So plus until we break first this high, this swing, there's no reason to be bullish. So yeah, so yeah, I would just wait. Yeah, let me know if you have questions on that. And yeah, any of you, let me know if there's anything you want me to analyze. Oil has recovered a bit. I mean, at this point, this could be some kind of ending diagonal, perhaps, which is what I've been trying to focus on for a long time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. How do I use the AMS? So that's a good question. Lots of good question, Matthias. So I tend to use them just as a main support or resistance. So I just do my counts, my TA, and then I just see, if there's as confluence really. So it's basically same as the RSI, just additional confluence. So here, for instance, if I'm seeing, also it also depends on the kind of time frame I'm working on. So here on the daily, if I'm seeing this rejection of the 20 MA, which is the red line, then can I look for longs on shorter time frames? Well, I can go on short time frames. What I would do as an Elliottian is check the nature of this pullback. Is it 3? Is it 5? If it's 3, then I may look for longs. If it's 5, I gotta be careful. This looks like a potential 5 wave in a potentially leading diagonal. So not so inclined to be long on this market. However, let's say I can identify 5 waves up here. I say, okay, what if we get some kind of support on the 200 EMA, so the purple line, and move higher? So I guess, I'm not guessing, but based on my knowledge and experience, what could happen, and I say this because obviously you need to learn Elliott Wave, practice Elliott Wave, and once you do that and you see lots of different markets, you kind of get used to it. What could happen is we get something like this. Now don't mind the degree, don't mind what's here. This could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sharp move to the upside. Very usually it happens in waves A. I'll look for a pullback. That pullback could be support on the 200 EMA upside. So if I was to do that, then I would look for longs, knowing that the upside is limited, because then we could most likely resume lower. So I hope that answers your questions, and let me know if there's any other questions that you have. So let's see. So obviously, as a consumer, if oil goes lower, then I'm happy. I've been saying this for a long time because because gas prices are quite expensive at the moment. Even though, it's trading like $90 barrel, so it is high, but it's not crazy. Just lots of speculation at the moment, in my opinion. Not much we can do about it. All right, so yeah, guys. Oh, where did you learn that? As far as I know. Are you talking about the EMAs, Matthias? Oh, nice. The VIX still moves lower. Very nice, indeed. Oh yeah, they're not in the books. It's just something that I added. As I said, I just use it as a complement to my account, just like the RSI. I haven't looked at the DAX in a long time. Let me see. Oh, there's the Turkish index that I cannot find a way to trade it, but it just, it's every trader's dream. Look at this. Wouldn't you want to trade this? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, nice. But yeah, this is a Turkish index. I wish I could trade it. I've tried. I went on some major components of the index, try to see if I can find a way to get my hands on those stocks, but it's very hard. However, I swear this is like every Elliott Wave trader stream, but I guess it's every trader stream. But yeah, like for instance here on the weekly S&P, we are right around the 200 EMA, so it's gonna be interesting to see what's gonna happen. Yeah. The Dow, yeah, same here on the Dow. The Nasdaq is a bit more, to the downside. I guess tomorrow is gonna be interesting, just to see how we're gonna close the week. But yeah, guys. Any questions? Just let me know. Anything you wanna take a look at. Same. I'm happy to help if I can. So yeah, it's an interesting one. It's been like crazy volatile ever since actually the end of last year. So yeah, if you just start trading, then one of the most interesting moments, I guess, in history. But I mean, it's a market. It goes up, goes down. Everyone panics when it goes down. Everyone is happy when it goes up. And that's what's nice about it. Yeah, like for instance here, sorry, Nvidia, 15 minutes we're having the rejection. So I just really, it doesn't mean that I would take shorts on that, but let's see I had longs. Then if I see that approach, and then perhaps I have to call my long. That's about it. Yeah, guys, just really anything. Let's see, what else can I show you? Let's see. Oh, that was cables. What can we analyze? So we went through the indices, slowing down a bit now. It makes sense. I can see VIX really into the, usually above 30 starts to crack down, move lower. So I guess we'll see what's gonna happen. And yeah, guys, really, if you have any questions, just shoot if you just joined. Oil, gold. Oh, gold is quite interesting. Well, that looks like a potential 5 waves down. To be honest, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then wave 1. Those are clear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, the degree is not that important. So the move up, once again, if I'm looking for shorts, I want to see if the move up is in 5 or 3. Here I see 3. If you were to count this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you would be violating 2 wave rules at once. You would have wave 3 being the shortest, and wave 4 overlapping wave 1. So that would be very wrong. So it has to be a 3-wave move, most likely A, B, C of some degree. That's not kind of the degree. Higher degree. Yeah, we've been looking for, I'm looking for further downside, to be honest. There's no reason to be bullish. This, to be, I'm a bit confused on what's happening here because we have this overlap in nature. Wait. So that's, to be honest, if I have to be honest, I'm not sure. And when I'm not sure, I usually don't focus on, I just focus on what I'm sure of. And what I'm sure of is that this is 3. This could be 5. So what I would do, look for something like this and then potentially move lower. And one way I would and could utilize the MAs, for instance, let's see if at some point, if we do get up here, let's see if we get some kind of resistance coming on the touch of the, ideally the 200 MA, so the purple line you see on the screen. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions on this or anything, or anything you want me to analyze. Yeah. Otherwise, I guess we're just gonna call it a day. And I'm gonna wish you a great weekend as always. To recharge for next week. But yeah, very quite interesting what happened here today with the VIX and the S&P. The VIX being aggressively volatile, but the VIX itself was not spiking. It was actually moving lower. I think that's really interesting. But yeah, guys. So I guess that I'm just gonna call it a day. I hope you guys had enjoyed this, learn from it. I hope it was useful. As always, feel free to reach out on Discord. There's a free Discord link in the description of this video. Yeah, really, if there's anything I can help you with, just oh, all right, we got one last request. Great. Oh, the Dow. Yeah, the Dow is really basically moving a lot like the other indices on the higher time frames. Just haven't updated the count. Looking for a potential triple combo here. So something like this. Or more weekly. Okay. And as this looks like 5, could this be wave A, B, C? I guess it could. Couldn't it? And this looks like a 5-wave move. So really, what I'll look for something like this now. I would expect something like this. And then perhaps for the downside. But only thing we can do is see what's going to happen. I would expect a pullback, maybe upside. If that happens, see what's going to happen next and take it from there. That's what I would do. Yeah, that will be, yeah, that would be the Dow. Yeah, guys, if there's any questions, anything you want to take a look at. So actually, if any questions on that or anything else, guys, if you just join us, anything you want me to ask to take a look at. I'm happy to help. The DXY. Well, the DXY really, I guess it would be the opposite of the EU. DXY, yeah, I can confirm that. 3 ways down, while on EU we had 3 ways up. B, C. So I would look for further upside. This looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll look for this again. This can be wave A, B, C. So I'll look for further upside. That's about it. Yeah, let me know if you have questions on that. So how high was the VIX? Yeah. Okay. Nice. And yeah. All right, guys. So yes, as I was saying, I'm gonna call it a day. Thank you all for joining. Hope it helped, and hope I'll see you in 2 weeks' time. But also, I'll see you in the comments of my following, on my future videos here. Remember, what's my favorite? I don't have a favorite pair. Forex, why I don't have a favorite pair. Yeah, I don't have favorites. I just go where the opportunity is. Don't have favorites. Don't have superstition. I just go where I see the setup. To be honest, I could be trading. I could be like, this could be the price of I don't know, cardboard, of whatever. I wouldn't care. I just care about the setup. This could literally be crap. If the setup was good, I'd buy it or sell it short. When I'm doing this, I'm not an investor. When I'm investing, I act as an investor. But when I'm trading, I act as a trader. So yeah, I hope that answers. I hope that answers the question. I'm not saying that if you do have a fair pair, that's hi there, a bankrupt. I'm not saying that if you do have a fair pair, it's bad. I'm just saying that I don't, and I told you why. Yeah. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. All right, guys. So this time it's gonna be for real. Thank you all. I wish you all a great Friday and a great weekend rest. As I always say, don't trade too much. It's not good. And hope to see you in the next one and in the comments.